We will give it a few minutes to get some people on, and we'll get after it. Put a little post on here to tell people to get their butts online. We got two. What's up, Charlie? How do you like that sweatshirt, buddy? Or the shirt? I can't remember if you got a sweatshirt or what you got. What's going on, Jason? Streaming from this iPad is so much better than the phone. I can actually see the comments. Give me just a second. I am responding to a gentleman. Everyone is doing fantastic this wonderful evening. I have a ginormous headache that I just cannot shake, and it is driving me a little bit batty. So, yeah, it's not been great. Share this if you can, so we can get more than 2 people watching, because that would be fantastic as well. Yeah, everybody so far, Charlie has loved the sweatshirts. I've got a couple of repeat customers that just keep buying them, and it's exciting to have something that people have been liking. So I'm thrilled. I got to find a cheaper way to ship though. The shipping costs through those USPS boxes are just ridiculous, but just $15 to ship a sweatshirt is too damn much. The shirts aren't too bad. Oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. The shirts aren't too bad. They're like $7, so I mean I can deal with that, I guess. But when I'm charging $40 for a sweatshirt, and it cost me like $26 to make it, and then $15 to ship it, like a buck isn't really cutting the mustard. And this last order cost me $120, so that wasn't pleasant either. MTB Pro Box, December. I don't know how many of you guys use that service, but I've already looked in this box, so spoiler alert. $29.12 is what it costs a month, and in this particular box, there's like $52 worth of lures. It's ridiculous. Yeah, April will probably be fine, I think. I don't think I have anything going on in April, so. And I think you've maneuvered your schedule good enough to where I can fish both and not have an issue. So I'm excited because I love fishing with you guys. So we'll just get started because I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm working on a Christmas giveaway, but I don't know what yet. I'm thinking some cool stuff. We'll do some tackle. We'll put together a big package. We'll do tackle. We'll do a set of the call cords that I got for this year. I'm not giving these away because I had these custom made for me. So these are the call cords that I got for this year's tournament. I'm a big Viking fan. Unfortunately, they lost to the Seahawks. What's going on, Darren? So we got purple and yellow. Got the little dice on the end, so you know what number you are. Super sturdy, really strong, non-puncture, pretty darn slick. And for the cost of these things, it's a hell of a deal. They were, I think, 35 or 39 bucks. And then the keeper was, I think, 10 bucks. But I'm excited to use these this year. I've seen a bunch of videos on these things, and everybody gives them rave reviews. So if you haven't checked them out yet, do it. The company's called MGM Call Tags. They're on Facebook. Dude's awesome. Makes them quick. Does them all himself. Makes them quick. Ships them quick, so hell of a deal. I like them. The guy that runs the company or owns the company, his name is Mark Caro, I think is what his name is. He just sold a pair to or a set to Brian Robinson, who used to play for the Vikings. So I thought that was pretty neat. So anyways, back to the box. So December's Pro Box got here on Saturday, and since I just did that unboxing of the how you doing, Tightwad? Just did the unboxing of that. I'm having a hard time thinking because my head is just pounding, guys, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. Of the Cyber Monday deal that I got, and that box was awesome, so I was looking forward to this one, and this one's equally as awesome, so we'll open it up. Like I said, always comes with the Dibble magazine, or pamphlet, and on the back side gives you a list of everything that's in it. So this box again was packed full. So we got a bunch of stuff. So we got a lunker hunt, lipless crankbait, 1/2 ounce. I'm not sure about the color on this one, but it's a little unique. So you've got 2 different line ties at the top, so you can get different action out of it. So I thought that was pretty neat. I like the chrome on the bottom. I'm just not sure about the blue yet, but I like it. I wish the bottom was white. That one retails at $4, and that's, you know, a lot of people wonder if those prices are accurate. I buy a lot of tackle, and I look at a lot of lunker hunt stuff. Pretty accurate, $4, maybe even a little bit on the cheap side. This one's $14.49. It's a live target. These things are ridiculously expensive anyways. It is another, I'm going to take this one out of the package, another lipless crankbait in Golden Shiner. I like this one a lot. One thing I like about live target is they really look like the real deal, and this is no different. That thing looks ridiculous. Super realistic paint. So I'm excited to throw that thing too. I don't throw a lot of lipless, but I did a little bit this year, especially out on the river, and man, it was fun. So we got those 2 lipless crankbaits. So that right there is $20 itself, almost pays for the box. And then this one exceeds the price of the box. So this is the Excite Baits XB5, a little shallow diving crankbait. Throw that a ton, especially around like submerged vegetation, lay down, stuff like that. Kind of gives that little Cabela's Mean Eye look. So I'm kind of curious to see how it swims, but I like that one. It's in a copper green shad. So there's the cost of the box with those three all by themselves. So then you get a pack of shaky heads, which I can always use. We got a sticker, of course, because they always throw in goofy stickers. So another sticker to add to the boat, or not to the boat, but to the refrigerator. What else do we got? We got some big bite baits, little rib worms. They kind of look like, I don't know, you could maybe wacky rig them. They're kind of weird looking. Sorry, camera's over here. They kind of got these little separations in the joints. It's kind of goofy looking, but you know, put that on a shaky head, or you could Texas rig it, or I guess you could Nico rig it or wacky rig it if you wanted to. So it's kind of cool in like a black and blue color, which I love. What else do we got? We got Carl's Amazing Baits. These things are pretty cool. You know, I noticed I get a lot more viewers when I give stuff away. So we're gonna have to do that for this one. So I'll tell you what, if you guys share this post and get some people on, we'll do a kick-ass giveaway. These are Carl's Amazing Baits, some little craw trailers. Put them on a punch rig, Texas rig them. Just throw them on a football head. Drag them across the bottom of Charlie's spot out on Long Lake. And probably smack them around. And then KVD's Perfect Plastics. The rodent. These are pretty popular amongst most everybody. They are fun to throw. And a green pumpkin. So let's give this a few minutes and share away, and I'll give something cool away. And by cool I mean awesome. I mean you'll want it badly. So that's December's box. It kicks ass. Hopefully people are leaving to share this and not leaving because I'm boring. I don't know if you guys saw the spinnerbait video, but I still can't wait to chuck these things. I'm going to let that giveaway go just a little bit longer because we've only got like 4 or 5 guesses on numbers on there. So I'm going to let it go a little bit longer before I pick the winners. I'm not staying off your spot, Charlie. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fish that spot every time I go to Long Lake now. I'm going to catch all the fish in it. As usual, this video is brought to you courtesy of Top Cutter India Pale Ale. Probably not helping my headache. I'm just kidding. They're not affiliated with me at all. I just like to do that because, you know, famous people that have YouTube channels, they always say this video is brought to you by. So maybe eventually they'll sponsor some of my videos. Charlie has no spots. Oh, Charlie's got some spots. What's going on, Daniel? Hey, go share this thing, dude. I'm going to give something cool away. But I'm not going to tell you guys until we get some more viewers in here what I'm giving away. And I promise you, it'll be worth it. And I still got to send out, I think it was Too Fat to Hunt. That one, the one a few weeks ago, and because I am a knucklehead, I keep forgetting to send his damn package out. So I need to do that because he's probably angry with me. He is probably angry with me because I still have not sent it out. It's just sitting here, waiting to be put in a package and sent to him. So if you get on, I am terribly sorry, and I am horrible at remembering things. So we'll get there. We'll get better. 4 viewers. Well, I guess your guys' odds of winning are going to be pretty darn good. So, open discussion. just ask questions. We can talk about tournament related stuff, tournament prep. We can talk about whatever. I don't care. Just ask questions and see if we can get this thing going. As far as the channel, it's growing pretty good. We're at 138 subscribers, and 2,900 views so far overall. I kind of dig into the analytics every once in a while just to see how I'm doing, and I do notice that some videos get better view ratings than others. My live ones usually do pretty good. Thanks, Daniel. My live ones usually do pretty good. My fishing ones usually do pretty good. My hunting ones not so good. So we'll have to tweak this just a little bit and see if we can't cater to more of what people want to see. Charlie recommended I do a video on reel maintenance, so we're going to do that. Yeah, I know it, man. It's just too damn warm. But I'm down to go fishing whenever. We can do some cold water fishing. I'm fine with it. I've been jonesing. I got the boat finished up yesterday, so I'm just getting it put back together now. Got the trolling motor and stuff put back on. I got the hydroturf installed. All the gel coats refinished. So I'm excited to get out on the water. I'm just putting the deck lids back on. You know, I want to wrap the boat, Jason, but it's so expensive. I've been trying to find somebody that wants to come on board and sponsor a wrap for me. It's just tough. It's tough to get somebody to bite, especially on a guy who isn't real well known. Like, they don't know what they're going to get out of that investment. So I've done pretty well for the companies that I represent so far. I can't get someone to bite on a boat wrap, but I would love to try and get somebody to do it. It's not crazy expensive, but it's expensive enough. All right, you guys want to know what I'm going to give away? There's a guy in Yakima, Lower Valley, super cheap, did my buddy's boat, and he quoted me. Yeah, I got a quote for like, the people I talked to said $850 ballpark. It's not terrible. Yeah, and I'm to be honest, like, my boat is so old. It'll be 31 years old this year. And it's just too old to invest that much money into it. So I bought this kit through a company called ProTech, and wet sanded the whole entire boat down. Started with 1,000 grit, then 1,500 grit, then 2,000 grit. Wet sanded the entire thing, buffed it out with a medium compound, and then put the ProTech and buffed that out, and then 2 other coats of the ProTech moisturizer. And it came out beautiful. Like, it looks awesome. And it's supposed to hold up through the year. So I am hoping, you know, in minimal investment, the kit was $60. So hopefully that holds up throughout the year. Yeah, Daniel, it's tough. I get it though, because your family and having those higher rails makes more sense for you to have the boat you have. You have a nice boat though, dude. I like your boat. So I'll tell you what we're going to give away. Boom, this sticker. We're going to give the sticker away. What do you think of that? Pretty good prize, guys? What's up, Michael? I'm just kidding. We're not giving this away. We're going to give away the December Pro Box. I'm going to give this to somebody. I just don't know who yet. And I don't know what the criteria is going to be, so you're going to have to help me. But one of y'all is going to win the December Pro Box. I don't know why I'm giving it away. I just like giving stuff away. So what do you guys think? What should be the criteria for giving that bad boy away? It's literally like, what is that? 14, 25, 35, 40, 50, like $53 worth of stuff. So help me decide what to do to give it away. Plus, it's going to cost me like $40 to ship it. Biggest largie bag of the year. You're going to win, Charlie. You're going to win. Rock, paper, scissors. That's hard to do on YouTube. I know, Mike. I just got to find a different way to ship it. One of my sponsors, Jason, that's watching. He's the owner of Crazy Hick Bait Company. He sent me a link to ship it in bags, which is a little bit cheaper, so that might help quite a bit. So I try to keep the cost down on my shirts, but man, like I can't lose $2 or $3 to ship a sweatshirt. Like it doesn't make sense. So I either have to find a cheaper way to ship it, or I have to up the prices a little bit. I know, Charlie. We need to get together. If you're willing to go fishing in the cold, I will drive to you and we'll go fishing. So I've been jonesing to go. Everybody around me's talking about how they're fishing, and I know they're catching tanks this time of year. So I would love to go out and get some. Let's see. We'll run this contest or this giveaway. We'll do it. We'll give it away Christmas Eve. Yeah, for sure, Charlie. Let's do it. Let's give it away Christmas Eve. We'll give away the December Pro Box. And I will, let's see. God, what's a good thing to give away? Merry Christmas, mother truckers. Heck yeah. Hey, Mike Martin, pick a criteria for the giveaway for me. What should I do? Yeah, the last one I did, was a pick a number, and I still have that right here, and we'll do that maybe next week, just to give people a few more chances to get on there and guess a number. So if you haven't done that yet, Mike, go back to the video, the evolution video. And watch it, and then post a number between 1 and 100, and 1 and 100, and whoever's closest, the 3 people that are closest get their pick. So let's do. All right, I don't even know this, so this will be a good one. So Charlie is on here, and he is the guy that helps run Eastern Washington Bass Tournament Trail we're going to fish next year. So I have no idea what Charlie's personal best largemouth is. I'll have Charlie email it to me. So Charlie, you can't win this one, sorry buddy. But I'll send you a consolation prize. Or when we go fishing, I'll bring you a consolation prize. So everybody needs to guess the weight in the comments of what Charlie's personal best largemouth is. And Charlie, you send it to, just shoot me a text or a Facebook message or whatever with your with what your PB is, and whoever is closest to his weight without going over, you cannot go over. I will send you this box. So just in case you didn't see what's in the box, Daniel, did you see what's in the box? Yep, can't go over. Okay, Daniel, so here's what's in the box. Lunker Hunt, lipless crankbait, value of $4. The Excite XB5 crankbait, $10 value. The Live Target Golden Shiner lipless crankbait, $14.50 value. 2-pack of shaky heads. That's like $3 or something. Yep, $3.32. Some ribbed for Bass's Pleasure big bite baits. Those are $3.13. Carl's Amazing Baits. These are like a blue and blue on one side and like a green pumpkin on the other side. They're little craw trailers. Those are $5.50. And then a set of KVD's Perfect Plastics, the rodents. Yeah, dude, it's an awesome box. It's a pro box, $29, $29.12 is what it costs. And there's like $53 worth of stuff in here. So this might be one of the better valued boxes that I've gotten aside from those Cyber Monday boxes. So yeah, that's a killer box. So we'll pick the winner on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We'll do it on Christmas Day because I'm off that day. So we'll pick the winner on Christmas Day. Yep, I agree. That thing is awesome, Charlie. So just guess Charlie's personal best largemouth weight without going over. So the closest without going over, and the closest person that goes over, I will also give you a prize. Carl's Amazing Fishing Calendar to End All Calendars Calendar 2019 edition. That's right, 2019 edition calendar. I'll send that to the closest person that actually goes over, because that'll only cost me like $1 to send. So let's start firing out some questions, folks. We can talk about, no, not yet, JC. You'll have to go back and watch the beginning of the video, or I can just tell you, you don't have to go back and watch the beginning. You should, but you don't have to. So the contest is, you have to guess Charlie Bridges' personal best bass without going over. So the person that is the closest without going over will win December's MTB Pro Box, filled with like $53 worth of some awesome stuff. I'm not going to go over it again. Just go back to the beginning of the video, and you can see what's in it. And then if you go over, I'll give the person closest to his actual weight that went over Carl's Amazing Fishing Calendar to End All Calendars Calendar 2019 edition. Dope. So let's just spend a few minutes and what's up, Holscher? Let's just talk about Holscher. Make sure you go back to the video and watch to see what you have to do to win this MTB Pro Box. And I promise you, this thing is packed full of goodness. Start firing off some questions, folks. We can talk about like upcoming tournament season. We can talk about questions you have on whatever. Just fire away. Let's have some fun. My headache is finally starting to go away, so I am all yours for the next however long. Man, you know, I wish I could come tomorrow, to be honest with you, because I really want to go ice fishing. But I would like to come down. I'd like to try and get down there next year. I've still got a bunch of friends and family that live there. Well, friends that live there. My dad just passed away in April, and he was there, lived there. So I'd like to come down again soon, for sure. I can stare at a blank screen all day, guys, but it's easier if you ask questions and are interactive and stuff. Like, that's what this whole live thing is all about. Everybody's so shy. Or nobody has any questions. Either way. My PB, 7 pounds, 6 ounces. It is currently getting a replica mount done in Alaska. No, we're not guessing my PB. We're guessing Charlie's PB, and I have no idea what it is. What am I? So Jason is asking what I'm running for electronics. So nothing special, to be honest with you. I have a Humminbird Helix 7 on the dash, the G2N with side imaging and all that fun stuff. And then up front, I have just a little one, just a Helix 5. I want a bigger one for the bow for sure, but what I really want is the Garmin Panoptix. I see way too many people using that damn thing, and like you can see the fish before you even get to them, and it's stupid. And that's the crappy part about like fishing Northwest bass. Some of these guys' boats are so decked out. What's up, Too Fat? Hey, I was just talking about you because you won that one contest, I'm pretty sure, and I'm a terrible human being and haven't sent it out yet, so I promise I will get that done this week, so don't hate me. Let me see what that was. Where's the guy from that we were guessing his PB? He lives in Spokane, Washington. His favorite lake is, you know, I don't know what Charlie's favorite lake is. I know he likes Long Lake a lot though, but I don't know what his favorite is. We just gained a subscriber. Thanks, JC Outdoors. But yeah, that's what I run for electronics, and they're okay. I mean, I really like the Garmin line. They're easy to use. They work well. I don't have any issues with them, and you know, that's really all I care about. I really like the down imaging, and I really like the side imaging. When you're scanning, you know, when I go run for a tournament, and kind of scope out the lake, especially lakes I haven't been to, that side imaging is awesome. To be able to just kind of cruise along and just look at the structure on both sides of the boat. It has really good detail. It's helpful. It's definitely helped catch some fish this year for sure. What else we got? What other questions we have? Daniel, you're always full of questions. You're full of other stuff too, but questions. You gotta have a good question. Not pertaining to gummy worms, like none of that stuff. Like real life questions. Have you shot a bunch of ducks this year, by the way, Daniel? What's the tournament rotation look like? Yeah, so man, it's gonna be a busy year. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Actually, I can pull it up. So for Northwest Bass, we start in April this year, I think. I'll pull it up here just a second and kind of tell you exactly what it is. Where is it? Oh, so I'll give you an update. The guys that won our trail for tournament or for Angler of the Year fished the Bassmaster Team Championship in this month on December, I think it was 4th and 5th, or 5th and 6th, and they ended up doing really, really well. Day one, so how it goes is the teams fish the first 2 days, and they narrow it down after the first 2 days to the top 3 boats, and then those 6 guys split up and fish against each other, and whoever wins that gets the last berth in the Bassmaster Classic. So our guys here, Taylor and Dan, ended up finishing 14th out of 190 boats. That's pretty damn phenomenal. And I know I talk about it a lot, that this trail we fish against some of the best anglers in the in the area. It is absolutely no joke. These guys are awesome, and they represented really well. So it was pretty exciting to see those guys finish so high. So big congrats to those guys. Let me pull up that tournament schedule real quick. So it's going to be a busy year. I think I'm doing 13 or 14 tournaments. So, where is the schedule? We've got one that still hasn't got a date decided on it, but hopefully that will be done soon. Let me just look through the photos. I think it's in there. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I didn't think it was this far down. They posted it at the championship this year, so I thought it would be somewhere around that same area. But it's not there, so I'll find it later on. But Eastern Washington, we can talk about that. So it looks like we're going to move one of the tournaments just because it interferes with off limits. So we're going to move that April tournament a little bit earlier to the 20th and 21st. So April 20th and 21st, we're going to go to Moses Lake. And then Potholes Open May 18th and 19th. Then Pendorale, I think that's how you say it, June 1st and 2nd. Lake Roosevelt, July 13th and 14th. Banks Lake, 7th and 8th of September. Potholes, October 12th and 13th. And then the Long Lake Open on the 26th and 27th of October. So it's going to be packed full. And then we've got 6 tournaments for Northwest. So it's going to be a busy, busy, busy year. Let's see. I missed a couple here, so I'm going to go back in. Hey, if anybody knows how to make the comments stay up on an iPad, tell me, because I don't know. Frog bite or jig bite? If both were hot, what would you throw? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know, man. It's hard to beat a frog bite, but I really like flipping jigs. I love that too, so I would probably say the jig bite, just because I think the hookup ratio is better. You catch more fish, although it's a lot more fun to watch them blow up on a frog. But I think just from a sheer fish catching standpoint, you catch more fish on the jig. You don't lose so many. Your hookup ratio on a frog is like something stupid like 50%, and I don't like losing that many fish. Any plan to do an FLW event? So yes, there is. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to do it this year, just from a financial standpoint. I don't think I'll be. It'll just be too hard with fishing both of these trails to fit it in the budget. But I very much want to. I was actually really disappointed that the FLW Tour didn't send me an invite this year. And neither did the Elite Series, and neither did MLF. So, number one, shame on you guys for not sending me an invite. You have no idea what you're missing. But yeah, I really want to do one. And so that's something on my bucket list for not this coming season, but the season after. I would really like to just to go out and fish with them. I think it'd be fun. and I could learn a heck of a lot. There's no way I can hang with those guys, I don't think, but you never know. Like, every day's a different day, so. What else we got? I don't know what else to talk about. Hey, you guys want to see a video on cooking rabbit stew? A little shoot and cook. Favorite Washington lake, dude. That's easy for me. And everybody knows what my favorite lake is here. It is 100% potholes. I love that place. But Long Lake is growing on me. I've only fished it once, but there is so much of that lake that I want to fish. And I really love the fact that there's northern pike in there, because I used to love catching those things back in Wisconsin. And I know a lot of people don't like to catch them, but man, I miss it. And to see some of those, and that one that followed up right towards the end of that tournament that day, I really wanted to catch them so bad. So yeah, potholes is definitely my favorite. I just love how challenging it can be, depending on the time of year, how much that like changes throughout the year. It's just a fun place to fish for me, and I always do pretty well when I fish out there. So that might be part of the reason why I like it so much. Like, we had a great tournament out there for the Open for Northwest, and even as good as we did, we still lost by 10 pounds, and we had almost a 30-pound bag for 2 days. So it just, you got to catch them in the 20 pound a day range. Otherwise, you're not going to do well. What else? Yeah, so I did a video the other night of a cooking rabbit stew, just for fun. So I thought it'd be a funny video to throw up on the page. Shot a rabbit when we were out hunting, and made it into a stew, and it was delicious. And then we've got, what other video did I record the other day? I can't remember. But hopefully me and Charlie can get together, and we'll do an episode where we can do a little challenge video, and see who can win that one for bragging rights. And then we can make Charlie famous too. How about you guys? How about I ask you guys questions, so anyone can answer. How about your favorite lake, where you're at, and why? I'm especially interested in the Wisconsin guys, because that's my neck of the woods. But hey, welcome, a new viewer. I don't know who you are. I don't think I can check either, which sucks. No, I can't. Oh, they left right away. Apparently they don't like me. Newman Lake. Charlie's favorite lake is Newman. Mississippi River, pools 9 and 12. 9 through 12 or 9 and 12? They just did a tournament out there this year, didn't they? FLW, didn't they? We don't like their face. Yeah, we don't like their face. Didn't FLW have a tournament out there this year on the Mississippi, or was it the Elite Series? Okay, that's what I thought. I knew one of them did. Yeah, they caught some toads. I miss river fishing up there. We fished the St. Croix River a lot. I didn't fish the, that's right, Ish one. We fished the St. Croix River in Wisconsin a lot, but not. I didn't fish the Mississippi a ton, which I regret now. But I was younger when I lived there, so I didn't really do a whole lot except get in trouble. 45-minute late. Chopping lumber for winter sucks in the rain. Yeah, you're not late if you made it. Hey, Freestyle, we're giving this away, just FYI. You'll have to go back to the beginning of the video to see what's in it, and then how to win it. No, I haven't. Not a lot in the south. Mostly that west central area, around like Amory, Rice Lake, Chetek, Barron. That area was a lot of the lakes that we fished. I grew up on Bear Trap Lake, which connects to Wapagasset, and there's some really good bass fishing, muskie, walleye, and that's where like my stomping grounds. I still know that lake really, really well, and I haven't fished it in, shoot, I don't think I've fished that lake in 20 years, but I could go back there and fall right into it. It's a really fun lake to fish. Hey, Freestyle, we're doing just some Q&A stuff, so maybe you can get these guys talking a little bit more, and we'll try and answer some more questions. And I don't care what it's about. We can talk about like tournament prep, which I'm going to start doing next week. Whatever. Just anything you guys want to know, or doesn't much matter. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to throw though. I can't wait to throw this thing. I am, dude. I use my, so obviously this is the my home when I am tournament fishing. We bought it last year from my neighbor. It is a I can never remember the name of this damn camper, and I don't know why. It's not like it's a difficult name. It is a 2017 Forest River ultralight, whatever, 26 foot, the single slide out, full kitchen, all that stuff, big bedroom in the back, bunks in the back. It was perfect for the kids. We wanted something that could fit me, the wife, the 3 kids, my mom comfortably. And I bought it from my neighbor who took awesome care of it. And so I use it for the off season. I use it just kind of for the videos because it's a quiet place I can go shoot videos and still get Wi-Fi and just be uninterrupted. Yeah, we had a pop-up before this, and it was fine. It's just, God, we have so many people and it's so uncomfortable and there's not much room. And so when my neighbors decided they were going to upgrade to a 5th wheel, I figured I can get the best deal and for both of us because he won't lose any money on a trade-in, and I can pay a fair price for it. So that's what we did. What else do we got? Yeah, it definitely. Dude, I'm hearing a lot of really, really, really good stuff about Cast King. So I'm kind of curious to see what they do. I'm actually working on another company that's not very well known, and I'm not going to release it quite yet, but we're working on trying to get a full sponsorship through them for like reels and stuff. I hope to get that done this week. They're going to take a pretty big chance by doing it for me, and hopefully we can come to an agreement, and I'll announce that later on. So I'm pretty excited about that. Any sponsors for the boat this year? So I don't have any sponsors for the boat, but right now I have my main sponsor is Jason Paiva through the Crazy Hick Bait Company. He's all the soft plastics that I use throughout the year is all through him. So if you guys get a chance, you need to check him out. He's got really good stuff. He's a really good dude. I appreciate, like, he's been so supportive this year. that I can't even begin to explain how appreciative I am for all the things that guy's done. He's a stand-up dude, does some really good things for the community. You can use the code 9toes25 if you go to crazyhickbaits.com. If you go there, you can use the code 9toes25. It's good through December 31st, and you'll save 25% off your order. So do it. But I've got him. SSP Eyewear is my eyewear sponsor, and then the other people that I have on board this year, I just brought on Evolution Baits, Evolution Lures, spinnerbait maker. These things are dope. They make a bunch of different ones. This is the Evil 4x6, kind of a Alabama rig bait ball style bait. They've got an Evil 4x4 and a bunch of other spinner baits. So I'm a direct dealer for those guys, along with being a member of their pro staff. Lure Lock we brought on this year. Who am I forgetting? I always forget them all because I try and keep not very many, so I don't forget them, but I forget them anyways. FX Custom Rods is my my rod company. True North Outfitters is my hardbait sponsor, or hardbait pro staff. You can go on their website, truenorthoutfitters.com or tnofishing.com, and if you use the code 9toesfishing, you can get 15% off of anything in the store too. So even their clearance stuff, and they've got some awesome stuff. All their Ricky Clun jerk baits, crank baits, just a ton of stuff. Renowski, they've got a bunch of stuff. So the Ricky Clun jerk baits, RCSTX, whatever number they are, they're really close to a mega bass for like a fraction of the cost. Same design, same action. And if you like throwing those and don't want to pay that price of those big name ones, these things are the bomb. Let's see. So yeah, those are all my partners for this year. And if I can add this last one on, that's where I'm stopping. I can't afford, from a time standpoint, to have too many, because it's just too hard to keep up with. It's too much work, having to work full time and then trying to please all my sponsors and pro staff people. So I'm going to keep it at the 7 that I have, and hopefully add this real sponsor in this year, and just go from there. It is a ton of work. I don't make money off of any of these guys. So if you go purchase something from them and use my code, that just means I'm doing my job. I don't make any money off of them except for Evolution. I'll make a couple of bucks when I sell them, but nothing earth-shattering. What other questions you got? You don't have to have any. We can just end the live. Yeah, man, I tell you what, I know everybody says they have the best wife in the world. But I believe I probably do. I don't make anything easy on her by any means. I have a lot of crazy thoughts and dreams, and some of them will come true, and some of them are just kind of like, hey, this would be cool if I did it. And she knows that fishing is and has been my passion, and I love to do it. And she gives me that leeway to do the things that make me happy, and I'm thankful for that every day. Because she could easily say no and tell me to stay home and I need to spend more time with the family, which I definitely do. But I'm lucky that they get to go to every tournament. So we take the kids and my mom, and they love coming to the weigh-ins. They think it's the neatest thing in the world, and I'm just lucky to have someone there that supports me and if I need something, she'll find a way to get it, and I'm lucky. So I was lucky to find her. We've been married, crap, I don't know. I think this is either the 10th year or the 9th year, and just I lucked into her big time. She is. Does she tow? No, she doesn't yet. We only have one tow rig, so to be honest, this year was brutal on the body. A lot of the tournaments I had to drive the camper down to, get the camper set up, turn around, drive home, pick up the boat, and go down. So a lot of these trips were 6 hours, and it sucked. I was so tired. But I have a new partner this year that'll help tow the boat, and so it'll be a lot easier this year, and not so taxing on the body. Well, I think we'll wrap it at that. Seriously though, guys, I need help. I need ideas on videos you guys want. So give you an idea of the time of year here now. So we're kind of rolling into the winter. We're getting snow. We might get a little bit of ice this year. I don't know yet. It just depends on how cold it gets. If we do, I'm going to do some ice fishing videos out on potholes on the Lynn Cooley Arm, because that's usually the part that freezes. Me and Charlie, if we can hook up here in the coming weeks, we're going to go do a video on whatever lake he wants to go fishing on. I'm down with that. I do a lot of bird hunting, so I'm trying to do some videos on that. But any other stuff you guys want to see, just give me some ideas. It's hard to figure out what would drive people to want to subscribe, and I figure the best way to do that is to get you guys involved and help me figure out some cool videos. We can do whatever. It doesn't much matter to me. I'll figure it out. But definitely throw your suggestions down in the comments. And as always, share the stream, or share the page. Like it, comment, do all that fun stuff. Just help me figure out what to do next. I'm finally able to edit some more video now that I've got this iPad and I don't have to do it on this little tiny phone, which is a pain in the butt. So we'll put together some more videos in the coming weeks of just some stuff I've got archived on the computer. More tournament stuff. We've got practice videos. I've got some stuff from elk camp that we'll put up. That was really fun this year. And then I was thinking about like taking one of the videos that I've got currently and then redubbing over it, talking about kind of cutting the audio out of the video and talking about like what techniques I was using, what kind of depth we were fishing, what the structure was like. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know. But other than that, like I said, go back to the beginning of the video if you missed it. Find out what you need to do to win this box. 50 bucks worth of stuff. I'll give you a rundown one more time before we hang up of what is in it, just so you know. Lunker Hunt lipless crankbait, $4. Excite XB5, 2 to 5 foot depth shallow running crankbait, $10. $15 live target lipless crankbait in golden shad or golden shiner. $15 crank or lipless. It's ridiculous. Pack of shaky heads, a couple of them. Some big bite bait, ribworms. Carl's Amazing Bait, crawfish trailers in blue on one side and green pumpkin on the other. And then a bag of KVD's Perfect Plastic rodents in green pumpkin. So literally one hell of a box, probably one of the better boxes I have gotten in quite some time. And I want to give it to one of you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Got a guest, Charlie Bridges, personal best largemouth, Closest to the pin without going over wins that. Closest to the pin, whoever goes over wins Carl's amazing fishing calendar. To end all calendars calendar, 2019 edition. It's got fancy pictures of Carl by the fire, playing a fishing game, eating a fish. What is that? Eating a frog. Sorry. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but it's creepy. But you're going to win that too. Whoever goes over closest to the pin. So, again, drop me some comments, what you want to see. I will cater to you. We will draw the winner of these guys. We'll give it maybe one more week just to give some more people a chance to guess what the number is. If you don't know what that contest is, go look for the Evolution video and give it a watch, please, because it doesn't matter if you don't watch it. Give it a watch. Pick a number, and I will draw. Whoever is closest to the number will get their pick of one. The next closest will get their pick of the other one. Last closest will get the remainder. And then we'll give this bad boy away on Christmas Day. I won't do it live because I know a lot of people have other plans that day, so I will not do it live, but we will give that away as a little Christmas present to y'all. So, thanks guys. We will see you soon. Tight lines.